It's important that everybody believes that this is, in fact, a wastewater treatment plant and not a micronuclear reactor. Because we don't want to bring the federal agencies in on this. And we don't want the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation involved. As long as everybody thinks that this is a wastewater treatment facility.
Now, is there a danger of the nosy bodies at the local newspaper or public?
Again, gentlemen, as long as everybody believes, and this is key, that everybody believes that this is, in fact, a $32 million wastewater treatment plant.
Well, certainly everyone would want to believe that. So we have.
And in terms of evacuation, gentlemen, I really wouldn't concern yourselves with that. Most of it would be merely for show. I would recommend that you install a few air raid sirens, but don't tell anybody what they're for.
What do they do when...
As long as they think that, in fact, when those air sirens go off, you know, as long as they sound like the local fire sirens, in other words, when you have a fire...
So they won't know it's an emergency.
Exactly.
Right.
Because you don't want people to be able to distinguish between a nuclear emergency alarm and a local automobile accident or a house fire alarm.
Right. And we could make a public service announcement saying that had this been a phony emergency, you would have been notified on television.
Again, gentlemen, as long as everybody believes that this is, in fact, a $32 million wastewater treatment plant. Now, my other concern for you is I haven't met the city accountant, but you're going to have to find somebody who can do some clever accounting work for you. Because this isn't just a $32 million wastewater treatment plant we're talking about, gentlemen. These expenditures are going to be in the billions. The billions. Of course, you'll be able to recoup this through our Homeland Security stimulus package.
Of course, having a nuclear reactor.
Pardon me, wastewater treatment plant.
Well, wastewater treatment plant that could easily be sabotaged by the undesirables, by the outsiders.
Well, as long as the terrorists believe that it's a wastewater treatment plant, not a micronuclear reactor, and I really don't think you'll have anything to worry about.
So we would need protection from crazy union members who might feel that this, because it was built, I'm assuming that they're going to be benefiting from it, will help build it.
That would be optimal.
And working long enough hours to build strong bodies and minds, that we can expect some kind of federal protection from angered union commie terrorists.
I really counsel, gentlemen, that you not get the federal government involved. Do you understand that a nuclear facility...
Too many eyes.
A nuclear facility of this kind has not been constructed in the United States since the 1970s.
You mentioned that. Well,
this isn't France.
So what would the devil's advocate say to you? I mean, what's wrong? I can't see where...
There's nothing wrong, as long as people believe that it's only a $32 million wastewater treatment plant.
Wastewater treatment.
If you could convince the people. Let me ask you a question. Are your meetings well attended?
Well, we restrict the people that come to the meetings.
Yes, and the attendance is better. We have it down to fewer than 5.
As long as you can keep the attendance of your public meetings and hearings to a minimum. And I would also counsel that you not invite the media.
They're barred. They've been barred from these meetings for quite a while.
Well, I also understand that you have 2 front governments in the form of the town of Goshen and the village of Goshen. And what better?
I know nothing. Do you know anything about
No, I
this?
don't.
No,
I have no
I've never
idea.
heard of them.
Well, let me
I'm
enlighten you,
still
gentlemen. The people of Goshen believe that there are two governments. That there's the village of Goshen government, and that there's the town of Goshen government.
There's only one government.
Yes, so I understand that.
The
But you understand that as you are the over council,
Yes.
the over councilman, over supervisor, you understand that the people of Goshen believe that there's really two governments, one in the form of the town of Goshen and the other in the form of the village of Goshen. So as long as they're busy paying attention to those two governments, and what you can do is ensure that they are constantly bickering among themselves, then it should be enough of a distraction for the people of the town and the village of Goshen so that they would not notice the new micro-nuclear power plant in the form of a $32 million wastewater treatment plant.